Hello, Assalamu Alaikum. Hello, how my little fair ladies and little fair men and the capable moms. Lovely to see you as usual. Wonderful. Now, can you give me a second, please? Okay, without further ado, we'll get started with the story. And do you remember? Do you know what the name of the story is? The name of the story is, Princess. Can you see the princess? And the dragon. Yeah. So let's see what's happening. Now, this girl had been locked up in a tower on top of a castle which was on a big rocky hill in the middle of the sea. Yeah. Now, they were, I'm good, Amna, how are you? Good to see you. So she was locked up there. And she would wonder, why had she been locked? But she had no answer. There was nobody to tell her. She was all by herself. So she would peek out of the window, and whenever she would peek out, she would see the nose of the dragon or something else, somewhere his tail or his eyes, and they were watching her, and that scared her, and she would shut the window. Now, days went by, and maybe a few weeks. She was bored, she didn't know what to do, and the people of the town on the seaside, the mayor of the town kept asking people that we should go and save the princess. The palace is without her, the king and queen have passed away. What are we going to do? We need to rescue the princess. Now, people would promise, young strong men of the town would promise, but something or the other happened right at the last moment. So what do we do now? Right? What do we do now? So the mayor kept trying, sending people, but no. Now, this girl, her name was Betty, Princess Betty. Now, Princess Betty got bored. And again she opened the window, and whenever she would open the window, there comes the dragon eyeing her, and but then she mustered up courage. She used her hairpin to open the lock of that room, the top of the tower where she was stuck. So what did she do? Yes, what she did was she kind of used a pin and was able to unlock the door, and she was so happy. She came running down. The Princess Betty, can you see her? Isn't she pretty? What a lovely girl. And she didn't know why she had been locked up there. It was so lonely, so quiet, and she had nothing to do there. Then she came down, and she realized the castle was not so scary. Yeah, there were cobwebs, there was dust, so she cleaned it up. And then, she cleaned it up, she cleaned up the chairs, even the curtains, and then she drew drawings and paintings on the wall and opened the window. But the dragon peeped in, and the castle looked much nicer. And when she tried to open the door, the dragon would come along. The dragon would come along. Yeah, this dragon, right? And she would feel so scared, and she had to close the door. Now, every time she would do that, the dragon would be right there in front of the door. Oh my God, she didn't know what to do. Then she started doing it again and again. And lo and behold, guess what? The dragon came and sat. He was sitting there, his paws were so big, talons were so big, इतने बड़े बड़े उसके पंजे थे, उसकी जो टेल थी वो देखो, और उसकी बैक पे भी scales थे, as you can see. Hello Subul Javed, hello, how are you? And she didn't know what to do. She was horrified. Oh, she kept waiting and waiting. Now the mayor of the town was very upset. He says, we have to save the princess. How can she survive there all by herself? Now I'll choose the men and I'll send you there. Okay, fine. And they all gave in their names. Many of them didn't want to go. They were scared. They thought it was spooky. There was something supernatural. Maybe there was a witch or something. But they had to go. So he chose one boy, Steve. And Steve was chosen when the whole town gathered dry food for him, gave him comfortable things so he could be there to save and rescue the princess. And maybe it had to hang around for some more time. So they provided him with everything, and he was nervous and scared inside. He didn't want to go, but he had to go because the mayor had chosen him. So he took the boat and slowly started traveling towards the castle. Now here, what's happening on the other side? Now she was so tired and bored. She realized she got to do something. But she opened the window, and then what she did was she touched her head like that, and guess what? The dragon did the same. He touched his head with his paw. The princess was very surprised. Then she turned her neck towards the right. So did the dragon. Then she turned her neck towards the left. So did the dragon. She was really surprised. Then, oh my God, why is he doing this? Why? What's going on? And then she kind of leaned forward from the window and closed one eye. So did the dragon. Then she opened one eye and closed the other. He did the same. Oh, then she sighed. Oh. And the dragon also sighed, but there was fire coming out of his mouth and smoke from his nose, और धुआं हो गया. But इससे वो नहीं डरी. Hello Zaman and Homa and Sumbul, lovely to have you on board. You must write to me your suggestions. Yes. So, did you feel scared of the dragon? Well, it doesn't turn out to be that scary. Isn't that a surprise? So now she's really surprised. Look at the surprised expression on her face. Oh my God, he might be lonely like me. वो तो मेरी जो मैं करती हूँ वो करता है. He's just watching me harmlessly. Then उसने बड़ा courage किया और दरवाजा खोला और बहादुरी दिखाई और आंखें बंद कर ली डर के मारे, क्योंकि ड्रैगन बिल्कुल नजदीक आ गया उसके. उसने फिर आहिस्ता आहिस्ता अपनी आंख खोली. उसका सांस रुका हुआ था, मगर उसको यकीन नहीं आ रहा था. उसने फिर हल्का हल्का डरते 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 उसको टच किया. उसकी नोज से थोड़ा सा धुआं निकला. उसने साय किया जैसे कि वो थोड़ा सा खुश हो रहा है. She was really surprised. Well, फिर वो और आगे आई और उसके यहाँ टच किया और दूसरी आंख भी खोली तो उसे लगा जैसे ड्रैगन स्माइल कर रहा है. Oopsie daisy, he was smiling at her. Now that was strange. That was very strange. Oh my God! I'm looking for the picture. That was very strange. देखिए दरवाजे के बाहर खड़ा हुआ, right? It was very strange. अब उसने कहा फिर आहिस्ता आहिस्ता she stepped out. She couldn't believe it. She was outside after so many weeks, maybe 12 weeks, maybe more. और फिर कैलकुलेट करें 12 weeks कितने months होते हैं. Yes, and then write to me. और फिर वो उसकी साइड पे जाके उसको प्यार किया तो ऐसी आवाजें ड्रैगन से आने लग गई. इतनी मजे मजे की उसकी आवाजें आने लग गई और फिर वो रिलैक्स हो गया जैसे सोने लगा है. और फिर उसने उसको हग किया, खुश हो गया. Then she started talking to the, oh, I didn't know you were so lonely like me. I thought you were going to hurt me, but no, you need a friend like me. Let's be friends. Will you give me a ride? So dragon ne kaha, with a smile and a twinkle in his eye. और वो नीचे गिर गया. So then she climbed up on top of the dragon. You know, he had talons and he was a magical dragon and he had wings also and he could fly. He could fly and he took her around the castle. She had never felt so free, so beautiful. Oh, I love you, dragon. I love you. And he snorted saying, I love you back, Betty, princess. And she thought the dragon had been like a god and was not going to let her out. Now he was giving her a ride. And they took a ride and ride. And then she said, can you take me towards the town? Let me see what's happening. I want to see my castle, my home. And when she was moving that way, she saw Steve. He was there on the boat. And then the dragon brought her to the level of the boat. And she said, who are you? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Oh, ma'am, princess, your highness, I've been sent to rescue. Even I thought I needed to be rescued. Come on, hop on the dragon and we'll say you rescued me. This dragon is my friend now. His name is going to be Simon. Oh, all right. Now Steve was not sure. He was shaking in his boots. But then he slowly climbed because he saw that the princess was happy and free and the dragon was not hurting, only swishing its tail like a dog with spikes. Can't take it. बहरहाल वो दोनों बातचीत के बाद they sat on the dragon and flew in. कितनी देर वो अकेली रही थी, उदास रही थी, लेकिन वो परेशान, उसने गिव अप नहीं किया था. She kept trying और फिर she overcame her fear. और जब उसने अपने डर को फेस किया कि दरवाजा खोल के उसको टच कर दिया, उसका डर खत्म हो गया. और उसके बाद she was a very intelligent princess, I must say. और फिर वो काम आई, the mayor was there and he was shocked. They were flying in on the dragon and the dragon landed with a thud on the island. And then of the town island of the princess where her parents were king and queen who had sadly passed away. And then she told me, oh, Steve has rescued me, and she winked at him. Instead, she had rescued Prince. In fact, the dragon, Simon had saved them. Wow! So they were all very happy, there were celebrations, and then Steve became a friend of the princess, and then once he finished his study, he started working and he became a big man, and then the princess married him with the mayor's blessings, and they lived happily after. Isn't that a sweet story? लेकिन आपने देखा उसने अपने फियर को फेस किया कि डरने की कोई बात नहीं है, हमारा अल्लाह हमारे साथ होता है, और अपनी ऑब्जर्वेशन, अपनी सेंसेस, अपनी लॉजिक इस्तेमाल करनी चाहिए, और कुछ भी इम्पॉसिबल नहीं है, सब कुछ हो सकता है. और वो how she got her freedom, isn't that beautiful? You can all achieve what you want. Keep working towards it, but don't forget to do your homeworks regularly, revising your lessons at home, listening to your parents. And you remember our motto, we have to help our parents and be kind to poor and needy. I hope you enjoyed the story. Let me know what kind of a story you would like to listen. Last but not the least, you can listen to these stories on YouTube. Just type stories with Uzma and you'll find these stories there. And there are 200 plus stories. Anytime with your friends, with your cousins, at a party, at a lunch, sleepover, you can listen to those stories even at bedtime. You can listen to them with your brothers and sisters. I hope you enjoy them. The best way to travel all over the world, learn so much, not only language and words, but situations and people, yes, from different countries. So see you next time. Khuda Hafiz. Bye-bye.